Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Hello my darlings, it's Dean. Welcome back to another video. I am back from Italy and I am still processing all of the amazing things that I experienced there. I did not vlog. I went with Fem City. I don't know if I told you guys that. On Instagram I mentioned it, but I went with Fem City. It was our yearly retreat. It was myself and 14 other women, and I was just so present with them that taking out the phone to vlog, it wasn't in me, or taking out the camera, I should say. But I did do a lot of content on Instagram. And so if you go over to Instagram and you look through my highlights, I have highlights of Rome, Sorrento, Positano, Ravello. I had an amazing time. But that being said, I'm back. And so it's time to get into some fall content. The last video that I did prior to leaving was planning outfits for Rome. Of course, Rome is the capital of Italy and very cosmopolitan, and so I was really into finding some faux leather or leather pieces. So I'm going to continue on that vein. This video is going to be a fall trends video. I really want you to start shopping your closet, and so we're going to talk about more leather, or more faux leather in this video. So I'm going to be showing you some pieces that I took to Italy but I did not get to wear. And so the first look we're going to go through, this is a top from Pretty Little Thing, and it is it'll show better when I put on the skirt, but in my brain these are my faux leather shorts from Boohoo. I will leave a link to, I don't think Boohoo has them anymore, but definitely Amazon has them. And so I was going to wear, I have this as an option, to wear this beautiful corset top. The top, I said, is from Pretty Little Thing. So this corset top, it dips down in the front. It doesn't look as great with these shorts because this has like an elasticized waistband. It kind of kicks out. But one of the ideas was to wear this top with these shorts. But when I put it on, again, I feel like the goal is to show a little bit of skin, and so it would work, but I didn't get to wear it. So this was one of the ways, or one of the ways that I was, one of the outfit ideas, I should say, that I had for Italy that did not get worn. What would I pair this with? Basically a strappy heel. Now that's one thing I will say, is that my heels got no play in Italy. Those cobblestone streets were not kind. And so I was like, oh, I guess it's gonna be a flats moment this whole trip. But this is one of the looks that I took. I'm gonna show you with the skirt because I think you'll kind of get an idea of what I was going for. Okay, so this was what I was going for. Wanted to give a little bit of skin. So we see that it comes down, but even that, it doesn't show a lot. But what I want to show you is the corset comes down. Let me see if I can, okay, so the corset comes down, but it stops here. So it kind of goes down in the front there. So I thought that this would be a really great look. But what I ended up going for, and if you go to my Instagram, you'll see, is I end up wearing the bralette from Amazon. But I wanted to show you this look because some of you may not be that comfortable with showing your midriff. And so that's fine. You don't have to, but this was an option. And this skirt I wore like 2 or 3 times. And so just want to show you the different ways that I'm wearing my faux leather. Let's go ahead and add a leather blazer. Okay, my darling, so this didn't make the cut because it wasn't that cold in Rome. It was in the 60s, I want to say, at night, and we were walking and drinking wine, and so I knew that I was going to be getting hot. I didn't bring any of my rubber bands, but I did have them with me. And so what you want to do here is just go ahead, and this is thrifted, so this is thrifted, this is Pretty Little Thing, and this is thrifted as well from Lane Bryant. And so what I want to show you here is that this just looks like a leather dress, right? Because you're not getting to see the side. And so anywhere that you can find a beautiful faux leather dress and create a moment, suppose you can't find a dress, but you want to get a top and a skirt, and there you go. I'm actually going to show you, you've seen, if you've been a part of this channel for any amount of time, you've seen my tops, my Who Would Wear tops that is it Who Would Wear or Wildflower? Anyway, I'll show you how I create the dress look with a faux leather top and faux leather skirt. But this was one of the Italy looks that did not get worn because I did not take the blazer, but I really, not to say I wish I would have, because it really wouldn't have gotten worn, but this will get worn at some point in the fall. Let's move on to the next look. Okay, my darling, so each season, Target, Who What Wear, Wild Fable, they always release faux leather pieces. And so this is a piece, oh gosh, when did I get this? Probably three seasons ago, because I've worn this combination in the classroom numerous times. It comes out 3 or 4 times every fall, winter season. And so you can either, you know, wear it like this with, for me, with my Gucci belt, or what I find really works, and it works because the skirt is a kind of A-line skirt, so it's not drawing a lot of attention to my midsection, is that I'll just go ahead and flatten it out in the front, flatten it out, and it becomes a dress. It literally looks just like a cinched in waist dress. And so, like I said, especially for my plus size chica lindas, sometimes stores are just not that kind to us, and so we have to figure out ways to get a certain look without being able to actually buy a look. And so this is a situation where, especially because I'm a busty plus size chica linda, a lot of times the dresses, the faux leather dresses, just will not fit my bust, and so I will buy an oversized blouse, tuck it into a skirt, and there you go. There you have it. So this is one of my favorite looks, and it comes out, for those of you who've been with me for any amount of time, you've seen this. I hope that you like it, because you're going to see it every season. All right, let's get into another look. Okay, my darling, so I showed a whole lot of belly skin in that Amazon video, and I wanted to show you, I got the black top and the brown top. And so, but what I wore in Italy, you guys can check out on Instagram. I am Dion Dean. But I felt so good just with the black bustier top and the skirt. And so it was a little chilly, not cold. It was like in the 70s, like I said, 60s, 70s. And so I honestly was going to go out like this. The only thing that wouldn't have looked as great as that my bra strap would have shown. But honestly, if I would have had a better bra and like a real good Savage Fenty give it to him bra, I would have absolutely, like, I'm definitely going to be wearing this in South Florida 100% by itself. I'll just have to figure out the bra situation in the back. But this was one of the looks that I actually did get to wear. I did not take my leather blazer. So in the picture, you're gonna see me with my black blazer, but this is the day when I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have had my black leather blazer, because it just would have taken it over the top. And yeah, I was regretting not having the leather blazer, because it just would have, like I said, it would have taken it over the top. The only thing is, I wish the blazer was like right here, a little shorter, but again, like, and I'm gonna be looking for a blazer that I can crisscross, like that's on my list that's on my thrift list. So I actually might do a thrift list video for you guys. I think that's appropriate for the fall season. Anyway, this is a look that I absolutely adored, and I wore it, and it got rave reviews. As a matter of fact, I almost didn't come home, guys. There were some Italian men that were bella, bellissimo. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, I found my calling. I found my place on this planet. It is Rome. I know it was Sorrento when I wore this look. And so, yeah, the Italian men appreciated all of this here caramel that you see in front of you. All right, so let's get into another way that I wanted to wear this, because when I was trying this on, I don't know, for some reason I forgot my black shorts, and I was like, ugh, that was what I intended to wear. I intended to wear the top with the shorts. So let's put on the shorts so that I can see how I'm going to be wearing it in these South Florida streets. God knows. I don't know if I would have come home. No, that's a lie. I would have come home to my husband, okay? But there might have been a fight in these in these streets. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how these didn't make it into my suitcase. They were on my bed when I came home. So I don't know if just through the process of packing, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Anyway, this was the look that I was going for, but I didn't have the shorts. I think in my mind's eye, I was thinking it was going to be too cold, so I'm not going to take the shorts, but it didn't end up being that cold. Because I thought it was going to be like in the 40s and 50s, and it wasn't. Anyway, this will be getting worn in these here South Florida streets. Again, it's just enough skin for me that I look appropriate for me, for my comfortability. I feel good. I don't feel too exposed. When I was walking around the streets of Sorrento and everybody's like, bellissima, and grabbing my hand, at that point I was just like, oh, I'm doing a lot. But for the most part, you know, once I stepped into my greatness, I was like, adorn me, come, prego, prego, adorn me. I want to show you, I want to show you one more way to wear this. Again, when I was in Italy, you know, you have all these outfit ideas. And when I was there, I was like, why didn't I bring those pants? So I just want to show you one more way that you can kind of, and I know we're talking about leather, but I just want to give you one more way because it was in my brain when I was there and I didn't, of course, bring the pants. So let's do one more way. Okay, so this would not have worn, sorry, your bike is going by. This would not have worked in Rome. Number one, I would have had to wear heels and no heels were being worn on those there cobblestone streets. But I thought that the leather with this plissé would be so beautiful, and it is. And so I'll get to wear that here. I won't be wearing that where those cobblestone streets and I can't wear a heel. Anyway, again, I am in that space where I want to show you guys how to wear what you already have. And if you don't have one or two pieces, you can go out and pick them up. But for me, at least, by all means, you do not need a whole new wardrobe. You don't need to jump on every trend. Most of the trends we already have as people who love fall and winter, we already have these trends. I just want to give you different ways of wearing them. So that's what my videos for the fall and winter months are going to be like on this channel, is just getting one or two pair. Like, I definitely want some more sweater dresses. And again, I'm in South Florida, but I'm in the Chicago, New York, Philly, DC, London, Rome state of mind. And so I'm going to be giving you fall winter content because it's my favorite season. Fall is my favorite season of the year. All right, so let me go home and unpack. And as I'm unpacking, I would definitely be giving you guys a Rome haul because I did buy just a few things. As in like 8 bags. Eee! Love you guys so much. Mwah. Bye.
I never answer to no, man, I still go.